purpose of this discussion, we were asked to present four concepts or issues that we believe are important within the context of internationalization in higher education. The four that I have chosen are related to international student mobility, international collaboration, access, equity, and persistence, also referred to as massification or inclusion and diversity, and the role of technology and how that affects teaching and learning on a global perspective. Beginning with international student mobility, this is essentially the practice of students traveling across borders to study at institutions and immerse themselves in the culture of the country that they are visiting. Its purpose is to promote fellowship and global interconnectedness between the students and the countries. However, Deerdorf et al. 2022 points out that although this is an amazing experience, opportunities like this remain exclusive to a small elite, as it can be financially taxing to engage in such experiences. Shifting to international collaboration, I like what DWIT 2022 says about the perspectives and trends with collaboration practices. How this is done can vary geographically. Some countries, like the US, use international collaboration for the benefit of being able to recruit and compete to rise in their ranks, while other countries, like the UK and Germany, see collaboration as an exchange of students who share resources and ideas that they can bring back home with them. Although these stances are fine on their own, the issues lie in the different opinion regarding what a successful collaboration looks like. That can carry over some issues when you consider factors that can cause tensions, such as language barriers, differences in the academic studies, and the quality of institutions involved in the exchange program. Moving on to massification, this term centers around higher education being accessible to all people, and the current issue is that the practice of this is easier said than done. There are still instances where students are faced with barriers to admissions because they lack the resources that they need to be successful in their journey. Those who are successful and enter an institution can still face some obstacles when they acclimate themselves to the campus. Deerdorf et al. 2022 argues that this lack of resources and support can limit a student's full potential to be professional, creative, and intellectual. Shifting to the role of technology, it has become more prominent in the way that teaching and learning has evolved within higher education. In both videos, the speakers discuss how the onset of events like the COVID-19 pandemic redefined the way that course instruction was delivered. Nevertheless, the influence of technology fits with the theme of this discussion as an issue because there are instances where students do not have the means to access and use technology. Deerdorf et al. 2022 also made a good point about how this can affect the professors as well, as they have to make changes in their teaching and lesson plans at times to accommodate the use of technology. I chose to defend these concepts because they stood out to me as being what the mission and purpose of higher education is supposed to be when it is done correctly. It also shows us what happens when it is done incorrectly or abused. I agree with the speakers in the videos when they spoke about globalization being more like a transformation and not dead at all. Thank you for watching.